Hey, would you like to meet my demons? They've been here for so long. I thought I wouldn't like them, but they
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. I'm excited. Well, sort of. Okay. Let me explain why I'm excited. Hi, how's it going? How's it going, everyone? So I got a bit of a conundrum on my hands. I started writing music this afternoon that I was excited to share on stream. I kind of have mixed feelings about it now. I took a bit of time away to go eat dinner, get ready for stream, and the song that I have up right now is a little interesting. So we're gonna write it. I have no idea if it's gonna be good or if it's gonna be bad, but I would like to focus on the lyrics of it. And as long as we focus on the lyrics of it and I get those done, maybe I'll swap out the instrumental. I'll swap out the ideas, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so that's the plan right now. We are working on a new track. We started this, I think, a week and a half, 2 to 3 weeks ago. It's been a little bit, but we are working on Broken Mirrors 2 today. I still don't have a name for that album, but one day it'll come. One important note. I posted this on all my socials, and this is really exciting, but Deep Space is finally ready. And I'm finally excited to share the date and the album art. This is a live debut for those of you that have not maybe been tuning in very much to the music socials and the YouTube and Instagram stuff. So let me go ahead and flip over to this screen. So here is the album art. I am really proud of this. This took a long time to make. This was like, I don't even know, like maybe three full days of working. There are a few flaws, I will not lie, and I am a new I am a bit of a noob when it comes to Photoshop. But I think overall, for the idea that I had and for the fact that it's for an album cover, I think I did a really good job. I really like the idea, the concept behind it. It looks great. It's awesome. And with that, I want to go ahead and I want to share the promo video that I released alongside this image right here. August 29th, 2025. I had a lot of fun putting that together, but holy crap, it was a pain. But I do plan on doing more short form content to push this album in particular. I plan on doing ad spaces the same way I did for Finding Yourself. I think going forward, that might just be the business model that I do for releasing stuff like this. I want to push it out to as many people as I can. I want to get some eyes on it, and I want to do some stuff creatively with it that I think I haven't done for any of my previous soundtracks. I mean, this is a big one. This is one of my bigger soundtracks. Full story, start to finish. It's going to be insane. But yeah, August 29th, that's coming out. And in between now and then, I will be working... Hang on a sec. I need to check my dates. Because I think I... Is it starting the 29th? I forget. It is starting the 29th. So starting on the 29th, I will be doing another game jam, the soundtrack OST composing jam, which will be very fun. I'm hoping that we'll have a little bit more time than last time, because if you don't remember, we spent 9 whole hours on stream making music. It was insane. We took a break to play Roblox Voice Up Lobby just to go eavesdrop on some people having some weird problems in Roblox, whatever. But yeah, for the point being, we spent 9 whole hours getting that soundtrack done. We had like maybe 2 tracks finished before then. We ended up with like 6 at the end. So turning all that out in 9 hours was a pretty impressive feat, but I don't want to do that again. So we're going to try and make use of the time. It's going to be from the 29th to the 7th. So on September the 1st, I'll do a live stream sort of showing where we are with the soundtrack. I might do a few work streams throughout that time period. And then after the competition's over on Monday, the September the 8th, we will go ahead and we will do a live stream sort of going over what I created and going over my own submission, as well as we'll be reviewing other people's submissions and sort of doing that live on stream, sort of breaking down sort of my thought process, giving them all ratings, and sort of analyzing them the best we can. But yeah, so that's the plan for the upcoming week. We've got the release, we've got the game jam. That's very exciting. Anything else coming up that I can talk about? Nope. Other than Gamescom, we'll be Gamescom opening on the 19th. Me and my friends will be live. We'll be commentating over that the same way we do with all the other game announcement shows. We did that for Summer Games Fest. We've done that for the Game Awards. And we'll be doing it again for Gamescom. So be on the lookout for that. That's at Tuesday, August 19th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will be live probably half an hour before that. So 10:30. And that'll be fun. I'm not sure who's going to be joining me at the moment. We haven't really locked down a schedule. But I will definitely be streaming. Hopefully Bug will be there with me. Depending on what Jonah's doing, he'll be there. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's start working on this piece here. So I've got a demo here of what I want. of like sort of what I came up with. This was earlier in the day. To be honest, I've sort of what's the word? I've backseated all this all the Broken Mirror stuff for the time being while I finished up Deep Space. And now that I'm sort of finishing up Deep Space, I want to focus more on the Broken Mirror stuff because now I finally got more time. I've had a little bit of inspiration build up, and I want to sort of channel that. To give you some ideas, I've got 5 new note documents opened with either lyrics or a title and a meaning behind it. And I'm so excited because some of these are really cool ideas, and I'm so excited to share them. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's listen to what I've done so far with this track. We had an original up here. It wasn't that good. I wasn't necessarily liking it, so we stopped the last time we were working on this and sort of switched projects to sort of get my mind out of this headspace. But I think I have something solid to work on now, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep doing that. So here's what the demo sounds like as to what we're working on at the moment. I think it's a pretty interesting melody idea, and I want to keep playing with it. I want to see where it can go. So that's sort of what I was working on. That's a demo of it. I have just a loop of the guitar playing. Because I was thinking that maybe we could use this to sort of go over and we can figure out what we want for like the verse chorus structure. So as a refresher of where we are, here's the document that we've been working in. We have, give me 1 second. We have 4 tracks so far in this album. We have Finding Yourself, Perfectly Imbalanced, Missing What Isn't Mine, Building Roller Coasters, and now we are on the 5th track called Better For Us. How many tracks do we plan on having in this album? Who knows? It's anyone's guess. It'll be more than 9. That I can't confirm, but it could be anywhere from like 9 to like 15 as a vague maximum guess. It could be more, but I haven't really decided yet. It's all based on what I'm thinking of for like conveying the ideas of the album and making sure that we have everything that we want to say in this album without making it feel bloated or making it feel what's the word? Making it feel like too rushed, too all over the place. So the ideas of, or the sound of this album is going to be a very pop rock, alt indie sound. And so I was sort of just rocking, doing some chords on my acoustic guitar, sort of getting the foundations of everything. And eventually I came up with the draft that we hear right now. So, and I've swapped the lyrics around for the chorus just a tiny bit, but we can sort of take a listen to that. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly to high. Without my wings, I am doomed. So that's sort of the chorus idea I was coming up with. I'd have to come up with harmonies on top of that, which I think could be pretty nice, actually, thinking about it. Even like, okay, so let's just try something to amuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and lay some vocals down underneath this because I want to vocode them. And I just want to hear how they sound because I think that could be very interesting. Actually, let me go ahead and turn off the click track. Okay. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear?
If it's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you?
I don't have the lyrics up. Hang on. This is not something I'm strong on yet, but I need them in front of me. And I should probably uncover an ear so I can actually hear myself.
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Okay, so we got that down. Let me make sure that this lines up properly. And then I just want to sort of hear the ideas of... What is it? How do I do it again? It's, I need a MIDI. MIDI track, and I need the chords. I think these are the chords, right? Yeah, these are the chords. Okay, so we've got that down. Let's go ahead and let's get Vocal Synth 2 on here. How do I do this again? Audio 2, individual targets, Vocal Synth. Give me channel 1, I think is what I need. Let me just try and hear this with the Vocal Synth. Okay, that's definitely interesting.
If it slowly disappear, who can you trust? If it's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Okay, I'm looking for something that sounds a little...
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I? Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Hang on, what's happening here?
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I?
I honestly can't even tell what's wrong with this. Are these lined up?
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Okay, I mean, I guess it's lined up, but the front's gonna be just...
Is it better?
Honestly, it's not as distinct as I thought. Maybe it's fine.
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I?
I'm looking for something more chord-like. I don't know why it's not working the way I want it to. What am I trying to... I honestly don't entirely know what I'm trying to look for here. Auto mode presets. Maybe Lush?
Is it better If I slowly disappear, yeah. If it's not the one you hold near, and why do and I fly to high on my wings, I am doomed. I slowly disappear. Oh, can you trust? If it's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Something I'm just not getting is why does it sound the way it does? I'm trying to figure that out.
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Oh, hang on. I think I know why it's sounding the way it is. Because we don't want the bass in there. We just want the chords.
Better for us if I slowly disappear. Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near?
There we go. That's sounding a lot better.
Do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
What else can I put in there? Just to...
Better for us if I slowly
What about edgy?
if it's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Better for us if I slowly disappear. Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Better for us if I slowly disappear. Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Sounds really... What's the word I'm looking for? It sounds detuned in a way, and I don't like that. I'm not... Okay, so I'm still not familiar with Vocal Sense 2. This is a new plugin that I've been playing with just a tiny bit. But as you can see here, I've been working more off of presets than I have off of actually creating my own sounds. Which, I mean, granted, could be decent, but also, like, I would rather have more control. But learning the presets and then learning what you'd want after that, I think could be really, really handy.
If I slowly disappear, who can you trust? If it's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Yeah, I don't... Cold Winds?
If I slowly disappear, who can you trust? If it's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Better for us
Interesting. I actually didn't know that there were subsections to all of these. Holy crap. If it's not the one, dear old man, and why do I cling to you? And I fly to hide. Without my wings, I am doomed. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll need to keep playing with vocal synth too. I think we can find some really cool stuff in order to sort of elevate the vocals. I don't want to like include vocal synth 2 for the sake of including vocal synth 2. I want to include it for the because it'll help like elevate the song. It'll do something for it. But I do still want to play with it for a little bit. But for now, I will go ahead and I'll keep it on for now. I don't really see a problem with it on the like the demo vocals. Is it better for us if it's only disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling? And I fly to hide. Without my wings, I am doomed. I do like these chords. So I was sort of bouncing back and forth on the chords because I realized halfway through making the demo that they were the exact same chords for Meet the Demons, just pitched down on like a if it didn't have like the modal interchange chord. I forget what it is. It's like instead of an E minor, it's an E major. So I don't know. I'm perfectly fine leaving it as is. I actually want to explore the idea quite a bit, since I think fundamentally it will sound very different from Meet the Demons. Meet the Demons is an interesting one, but I am willing to try it and to sort of explore. Maybe this could be like a really cool mashup between Meet the Demons and whatever track this is. That is for another time to explore. I just spilled water all over myself. Holy crap. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and let's start writing. So, I've got this progression right here of just the... I'm going to go ahead and mute that for a second because that's not ready. We might go back to that later. But I got this progression here of just the guitar chords, and I want to start writing lyrics to that. So that involves also having this up. Well, it would help if I actually... just more pain. Are you on my side? As it feels like you're not. You leave me dry. Then come back like we never fought. Doors unlocked. Should I leave? Da 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 da. Is it better for us? It's got a transition. So that's something that I've been trying to crack is how do we transition from whatever the chorus idea is into the verse, from the verse into the chorus. So that's sort of the idea that we're trying to go for here is if we do like the verse down here sort of. Are you my drug? One to keep me sane, is that enough? Bring me just more pain. Are you on my side? Feels like you're not. You leave me dry, like we never fought. The door's unlocked. Should I leave? Da 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 da. Is it better for us? I think that's probably like the best way to go about it, but I also gotta figure out how, like, because the pre-chorus is supposed to be that transition from like the low to the high. We're trying to make the transition not feel so abrupt, so we gotta make it. So we gotta walk it up the keyboard. Are you my drug? The one to keep me sane? Is that enough? Bring me just more pain. Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry. Then come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. But should I leave? Da-da-da, is it better for us to slowly disappear? Who can you trust? It's not the ones you hold near. I want to loop this. Okay, A measures. Perfect. Let's loop this and let's just see what we can come up with. You might need to switch around some lyrics because I think some of these have a bit more syllables than I would like. Are you my drug? One to keep me sane? Is that enough? Or will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry. Come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. But should I leave? Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Okay, so I like kind of what we have here. We need something here, though. Da-da-da-da-da. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause that for now, just so we can sort of sit and think about that for a second. So the door's unlocked. But should I leave? Should I leave? A mental block. Mental block? And the way... Starting with leave, maybe C. And the way I see. No, because that doesn't make sense leading to the into the chorus. And the way we breathe? No. The door's unlocked, but should I leave? The mental block. And the way I think? And the way I be? No. Doors unlocked. But should I leave? A mental block. A one-way street. Ooh. Ooh. And a one-way street. Yeah, that's not bad. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anything very quickly. Oh no, that's my phone telling me that the low power mode's off. Okay. Let's try that. Are you my drug? One to keep me sane. Is that enough? Will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry. Come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. But should I leave a mental block and a one-way street? Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near, and why? Okay, I like that. I think that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and get that recorded in here just so I have that for myself. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just do that, because I know I'm missing a bit, but that should do the trick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move all this over here. Okay, let's go ahead and let's. I need a new. Nope, not you. I need you, but without vocal synth. Yeah? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's just see how this goes. Are you my drug? One keeps me sane. Is that enough? Will you bring me just more pain? Something's not right. I'm not liking it. What did I just do? That's what sucks the most, is that I just had an idea in my head and I can't remember what it was. Let me try that one more time. Are you my drug? One to keep me sane. Is that enough? Will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. Will you leave me dry? Then come back like we never fought. Doors unlocked. Nope. I'm just gonna keep it on the bottom screen for now, just so I have it in front of me and I can still access the document as I please. Okay, are you my drug? One that keeps me sane. Is that enough? Will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry. Then come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked, but I should leave a mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us? I don't like the way that I don't like street. And a one-way street is better for us. Maybe. Are you my drug? One to keep me sane. Is that enough? Will you bring me just more
or pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry, then come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. Or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I?
Okay, it's fine. We got what we need.
Slowly disappear and a one-way street. Is it better?
Oh, I forgot this is slightly desynced. Hang on.
Are you my drug? Are you my drug? Only keep me sane. Is that enough? Will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry, then come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. Or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slow?
Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and hit E on that very quickly, so I just have the thingamabobber over here. Okay, let me go ahead and delete that. I'm gonna go ahead and
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the one?
okay, let me go ahead and just make a new track momentarily. Right here, I'm gonna move you down here. Whoa, hang on. You move down here. You right here.
And a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the one?
Okay, there we go. That should be right.
Way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly to hide. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Okay, I actually don't like you being there right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you. But the idea is still there.
Doors unlocked. Or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly to hide. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Yeah, okay. I'm honestly liking that. Let's do this from the beginning again, just so I can hear like sort of the main ideas.
Are you my drug?
Hello.
Are you my drug? The one that keep me sane. Is that enough? will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry and come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked, or should I leave? Mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly to high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
All right, I'm pretty happy with that. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to sit up there because I want to use you for something later. I have an idea here. I just don't know how to execute it just yet. What is this, anyways? Why is it muted? That's why it's muted. It's nothing. It's just a what is it? Sine wave? No, it's a triangle wave, I think. No, it's a saw. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. Triangle's closer than sine. Sine is pure. Sine is nice. That was not nice. That was harsh. That was sharp. Okay. What do I want to do right now? I want to start writing verse 2. That's what I want to do. I'm sort of going to be using the same structure here. But, okay, actually, that's structure. That's what I wanted to do. Intro, I wanted to start listing everything out. V1.
Feels like you're not. You leave me dry and come back like we never fought. The doors.
Okay, right here is PC1. Right here is C1.
And I fly to high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
And right here is break 1. Right here is V2. Alright, so how many measures? We've got 16 here. 16. Okay, yes, right here. And this is V2. No, this is PC2. My bad. Pre-chorus 2, and then this leads into chorus 2. And I don't even know what I'm going to be doing for the bridge yet. But I want there to be a bridge. I think a bridge here would be kind of good. Because then it'll sort of tie the song together really nicely. And right here, that's not lined up, is it? Okay, the bridge is, chorus is, but that wasn't. Okay, this will be FC, I guess. And then we'll make an outro. I'll make it that long for now. I don't know if it's going to stay that long or if we're going to ultimately get rid of this. Okay. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and I'll take this. I'll take that for right here. Okay, so that's sort of the structure of it all. I just clear my throat, man. Holy crap. Okay, verse 2. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? So we're telling a story of a Toxic relationship. What if we did something along the lines of like, I tried to leave, but I'm back anyways? Because like the first verse is questioning. Chorus is about. Well, I mean, the whole song is about questioning, sort of questioning the sanity of the relationship, and is questioning if this is healthy for either of them. I don't know. Okay, are you my drug? The one that keeps you sane? Is that enough? Or will you bring me more pain? Are you on my side? Because it feels like you're not. You leave me dry, then come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked, but should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. A one-way street's kind of an interesting analogy. I was thinking about it. It's like sort of there's only one way that in a relationship like this, it only feels like there's one solution, and that's to stay with the person. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? Why do I cling to you? And I fly to high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Okay. Thought I could live. Thought I could live. I want to. I don't know if I can, but I want to somehow touch on the idea of when you've been given small doses of poison throughout like a long extended period of time, your body starts to get used to it, and without knowing, you sort of become reliant on it. And then the second that poison is pulled away, you struggle. There are always stories of like people who poison kings. Um, I can't think of like one specific that comes to mind. I'm pretty sure someone else probably can find the story that I'm thinking of, but one story comes to mind in particular of like this guy who poisoned the king over time in an attempt to make the king reliant on the poison, and then one day he just stopped giving the king poison, and the king died. Everyone was like, "Well, how did he die? He wasn't poisoned. There's no poison in his system." And it's like that was the problem. It's like there's thought I can live. The more I stayed away, the less I give. But the more I stayed away. All right, hang on. I'm trying to open up Rhyme Zone very quickly. Rhyme Zone. What rhymes with give? Live, swiv, forgive, relive, outlive, combative, corroborative, ruminative, determinative. Ages of Empire 4 for some odd reason. That's really funny, actually. Why we have all these words that rhyme for live and then just Ages of Empire 4? Because that somehow makes sense. That somehow rhymes with give. Maybe they're thinking of the IV. Yeah, no, they're definitely thinking of the IV. John Jacob Astor the Fourth. Final Fantasy 14. That doesn't rhyme. Yeah, alright. Thank you, Rhyme Zone. Very cool. I'm looking for near rhymes as well. $1987. Or 1687 to be exact. Yeah, because that somehow makes sense. Thereof. Live? I mean, it's closer than Final Fantasy 14. Live, forgive, relive. Thought I could live. More I stayed away, it felt. I felt the dim? I don't know. Some of those words do not match. What on earth? What is MSV? That's a name. That doesn't make any sense. Maize steak virus. Thank you, because that definitely rhymes with give. Why is that 92%? I too. Okay, I think the word live is probably gonna have to. Yeah, the word live is not our friend here. I don't even know why I typed in give. Yeah. Thought I could go, but the more I stayed away. But the. Where wants it go? Ouch. What was that? Flow, ago, slow, grow, roast, no. Snow, pro, Joe, throw, blow, although, undergo, oh. Hello, plateau, quo, glow. I don't want it to be cheesy. I don't want to do like a cheesy rhyme. But thought I could go. I don't even like the word go in all honesty. What about leave? Do we have leave somewhere in here? Or did I just try leave? I do have leave. It's already in there. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to use the word leave because that's going to just trail back to what we were already saying. Like, should I leave? And then verse 2 is thought I could leave. No. I don't want that. That's not gonna go well. Thought I could. What's another word for leave? It's like a synonym. You want to stay? Maybe? That would change up the whole meaning of this. You want me to stay. But the pain and troubles caused make me afraid. Is it even... Can we even save this? You want me to stay, but the pain and troubles caused make me afraid. Can we even save this?
drug, one that keep me sane. Is that enough? Or will you bring me just more pain? Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry and come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked, or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly to high. My wings, I am doomed. Mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly to high. Without my wings, I am doomed. You want me to stay? Pain shrooms cause make me afraid. Can we even save this? Maybe I don't want can we save this? Or that's not right there. Maybe we'll put it down here, like for the next bar. It's sort of an A-B rhyme format, which we sort of broke the mold trying to do the can we save this. You want me to stay? You want me to stay? But pain and troubles cause make me afraid. Da, 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 da. You want me to stay? The pain and troubles caused make me afraid. The pain and troubles caused make me afraid. Pain and all the troubles caused. Let's try that, actually. But the pain and all. That's not how you spell all. But the pain and all the troubles caused make. But all the pain and troubles caused make me afraid. But the pain and all the troubles caused make me afraid. I don't know if I want to use the word afraid. I don't think I'm... This character's not afraid. But the pain and troubles caused make me restrained, maybe? Restraint's a very specific word to use in that instance for this character. Mind you, this is someone talking to someone. Can we restrain?
What rhymes with caused? I gotta look this up. Caused. What rhymes with caused? OSD. Office of the Secretary of Defense. God, hard, beyond, regard, respond, uncaused. I mean, uncaused is really the only word because it starts or it ends with the word caused. The pain and all the troubles caused make me frustrated. You want me to stay, but all the pain and but the pain and all the troubles caused make me restrained. How long until we both are gone? Caused and gone. We already have gone this somewhere, don't we? Long until we're too far gone. How long? That's not the word long. Can we even save this? Is this even saved? Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Whoa, hang on. Blowing up our minds? Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames? What runs the risk? Let me take a look. Bisque. Chicken bisque. We're gonna get some chicken bisque. Brisk. Disc. Sick. Disc. Brink. Slick. Rick. Chick. Wick. Flick. Frick. Yeah, let's throw that in there. So moderate, a profanity fill in. What the frick? Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames? I just realized this. I'm framing this like a PC2 or like a pre-chorus. Well, we're still trying to work on chorus too. Hang on, let me just go ahead and do the boop 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 boop. How does the second half go again? Give me a second.
More pain. Are you on my side? 'Cause it feels like you're not. You leave me dry and come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. Or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Worth the risk. Going up in flames, or burning down with it.
And burning down with it. Going up in flames. Going down with it. I don't know.
Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames, or going down with it?
It's like sort of going down with the ship.
Going up in flames, or down with the ship?
Maybe.
We've been saved. Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames, or down with the ship? Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust? It's not the ones you hold near, and why do I cling to you?
Okay, I like that. That's pretty good. Now we gotta finish up verse 2.
You want me to stay with the pain and all the troubles.
Hang on, I forgot how this goes.
Are you my drug? One to keep me sane. Is that enough?
Okay, there we go.
You want me to stay? Let the pain and all the troubles cause make me restrained. Long until we're too far gone. You're not on.
I'll put "you're not on my side." You're not on my side. I can feel you're not. Which is... I'm gonna go ahead and move this down, but I want to try something different. Now the door is locked. I should have left. I went to left. That might influence the next few bars. Left. Dressed. Best. Rest. Less. Meshed. Test. Stress.
Now the door is locked. I should have left.
trapped inside. Now we're trapped inside. Who would have guessed? I should have left. Here, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? But hang on, I want to. We're both trapped in here, but I'm not done yet. It's like sort of a I'm not giving up. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being a pretty good lyric. Now the door's locked. I should have left. We're both trapped in here, but I'm not done yet. The point, the idea being we are sort of fighting now. In the beginning, it's sort of like, oh, we, like, it is what it is. Like, we're in this together. We'll just have to push through, you and I. Now the second verse is sort of like, you want me to stay? You're not on my side. I'm leaving. You can't keep me here. And this will sort of lead into the idea of not the next album, but the one after that. It's it's probably gonna be a while before we hear the end of this story. But this okay, so the way this song is being phrased, it's gonna be towards the end of the album. I can already tell. I can already feel it. I can sense it with my epic senses. That's so stupid. You're not on my side. I can feel you're not. Now I'm running blind. What? Hang on. I gotta see very quickly. On my side, guess it feels like you're not. You leave me dry and come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. On my side. Okay. Da 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 da. The door's unlocked. Or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I? The door on my side, guess it feels like you're not. You leave me dry. I can't decide. To run or rot. To run or rot. I don't like that. No. You're not on
You're not on my side. I can feel you're not. I can't decide. No. Decide. How do I make that work? How do I make the word decide work? I now decide to stay or rot? Thought, bot, hot, job, yacht, pot, rot, mot, not, thought, sought. I think rot's probably our best rhyme for this. Okay, let's run through this very quickly. You want me to stay? Without my wings, I am doomed. You want me to stay? With the pain and all the troubles cause make me restrained. Long until we're too far gone. You're not on my side. I can feel you're not. I now decide to stay or rot. Now the door is locked. I should have left. We're both trapped in here, but I'm not done yet. Is it better for us? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this audio over here. Even though it's not the best, I'm just gonna keep it. Okay, I want to get this recorded just so I have it on hand. Because, you know, it's just so important to have demos and do stuff with them. Anyway. Well, missed my entrance. That's fine. It's whatever. You want me to say all the pain and all the troubles cause make me restrained. Nope. Wasn't the right timing. But the pain and all the trouble. I keep putting all before pain instead of troubles. You want me to stay? The pain and all the troubles cause make me restrained. How long until we're too far gone? You're not on my side. I can feel you're not. I now decide to stay or to rot. The door is locked. I should have left. We're both trapped in here, but I'm not done yet. Okay, that'll work. Let me line that up very quickly. Me to stay. Pain and all the troubles cause make me restrained. How long until we're too far gone? You're not on my side. You want me to stay. You want me to stay. The pain and all the troubles cause make me restrained. How long until we're too far gone? You're not on my side. I can feel you're not. I now decide to stay or to rot. The door is locked. not done yet. Is it better for
Whoops, my bad. I need to get lined up.
Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed.
Okay. Yeah, so for the bridge. Bridge. What are we thinking? I kind of like the lyrics that we have right now. The "Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames or down with the ship?" I want to hold on. And live this life. But with you, I know it's just strife? No, that's no. I want to hold on. And live like me. I want to go, but I can't leave. You've trapped me here. Where do I use the word leave again? Oh yeah, in the chorus one. The cycle will repeat. Okay. I like that. I think that's a good bridge. Now we just gotta figure out like what we're gonna do for the bridge. So let me go ahead and play this.
I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames, we're down with the ship. I want to go, but I can't leave. You trapped me here. Now the cycle will repeat for us. If I slowly disappear.
Okay, I think we're gonna need another one very quickly on the we're gonna need another one here.
Here, but I'm not done yet. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames or down with the ship? I want to go, but I can't leave. You've trapped me here. Now the cycle will repeat.
Now the cycle will repeat. Gotta. I also think we need to do. Whoa, hang on. This, except, hang on, that's not even properly cut. Okay, it's not like I clicked on that for nothing. $17, you're brought back to 133. Okay. So yeah, we only have this before we jump into like the main before the main lyrics. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Do I cling to you, and I fly too high. Without my wings, I am doomed. Are we even saved? Is it worth the risk? Going up in flames or going down with the ship? I want to go, but I can't leave. You've trapped me here, now the cycle will repeat. Now the cycle will repeat.
Don't do that. No, that's not the one I want to move. What is it? No, what am I... man. I'm trying so hard to not fall into my old habits. Because part of me is like, ooh, I want to throw in like an unsettling chord. As we talk about the cycle repeating, the music is not repeating. Like, it's creating this real uncertainty. It's creating this really weird oxymoron in a way. But like, I don't think that's going to work. I just unfortunately don't think that's going to... I think maybe we'll do something with like an instrumental on top of it. Like, a guitar part maybe? I don't know. Because, okay, so my problem here is I want to do something with the music that sort of helps convey the ideas. But the problem is we don't really have a space to do that exactly underneath the lyrics unless we want to get real technical and want to get real into the nitty-gritty of it all. Which, to be honest, will probably not be recognized when the album fully releases, except by those with like really keen ears. But I want to do something that's like subconscious, and this will probably be something that I have to sit on. But I need to lock in this melody, and I'm trying not to lock in the It's like a circle of stuff that needs to get completed at one time. I need the melody. I need the chords that's still on top of the melody. But if I want to change the chords, then the melody's going to change. And if I change the melody, then I'm probably going to have to change the wording of the lyrics. And it's just going to ping pong back and forth between like these three. It's not fun. But I like the message of the bridge. Basically, the structure of the song is, are you pain? Like, is this actually... It's questioning. Are we actually good together, or are we not? Because it doesn't seem like we are. You leave me dry, and you pretend like we didn't just have a giant fight. And then the chorus is, what if I disappeared? I can't trust you. But I need you? Like, it's very conflicting. And then the second part is, do you want me to stay, but you're causing me all this trouble? It's fighting. We're fighting to leave. You're not on my side. I can feel it. So now I decide if I run or stay. But the door's locked. The opportunity is left already. We're too deep in. But I'm not done. I am fighting for this. And then we go into the chorus. Is it better if I slowly disappear? Because I can't trust you, but I still cling to you. I fly too high, but I can't do it without you. And then we go into the bridge. Are we even saved? Is this worth the risk? Are we gonna try this again, even though we might not be the best at it? I can't. I can't leave. You've trapped me here. I am now hooked on your poison that you've fed me. I can't leave. I can't live without it. And now the cycle's going to repeat. So that's sort of the story of this track is you see a person go through this phase of like, are we even like good together? Like, is this healthy? To, no, it's not healthy. To, I'm gonna fight it. To, well, maybe I can last through it if we just work on it. It's really a mental it's a mental psychological type thing happening. And it's so interesting because this is actually something that I struggle with, specifically relating to my workload and how I handle the stuff that I work on. I am a workaholic. If you were around during 2020 to 2023, we did so many late night streams that went from like 3 a.m. in the morning until like 7 a.m. the next day. Because I was just so deep in my work, I could not leave. And I tried to fight it. People kept telling me, hey, go to bed at a regular time. Hey, stop yourself at like 10 p.m. Like, what's the deal? And the problem is, I was just so wrapped up in my work, I was so wrapped up in my music, that I just couldn't. It became so normal to me. It became so ingrained into my brain to do work this way, to be exhausted, to devote every waking moment, to devote like 20-hour days to music. It became so unhealthy. And I tried to fight it. And eventually I succeeded, but I fell back in. It's sort of this this like really weird like cycle of just like, I'm done, but I'm back. I'm done, but I'm back. And I think as of right now, I am done. I hard cap myself at 12:30 every night. 12:30 to 8:30 is the time that I set for like a sleeping schedule. I'm fine with it. That works for me. But this song sort of acknowledges that problem that I have as a workaholic. Same thing with Perfectly Imbalanced. Perfectly Imbalanced is also about being a workaholic and constantly like not having that work-life balance. But this more talks about like the toxicity of it more than like the, because I think Perfectly Imbalanced talks more about the imbalance of it and me being okay with it. This talks about how that imbalance is a toxicity. It's a poison, and it just digs itself inside you, and it eats away at you until like you become hollow and you need it to survive. So it's a really interesting idea that we just came up with. It's subconsciously, I was thinking about it the entire time, but here we are actually writing it, and here we are actually being able to put it down. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit on this melody for a little bit, the bridge melody in particular. I don't know what I want to do. I might play around with like vocoders and like try and find some harmonies to like possibly turn into the melody. I haven't decided yet. But what I do know is that there is this song. So when I started the stream, I was very uncertain about this song. I thought it was kind of cheesy. I thought it wouldn't work. But I think now that we have a demo sort of for the whole thing, I'm willing to try it, to work with it, and to maybe get a little more out of it than I think I originally thought. So I want to see this track to the end, even if it doesn't make it into the album. I think this would be really cool as a standalone track. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this track as much as I can. And sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. I want this to be part of the album. I think the more I think about it, the more I think about its meaning and its intention. I do want it to be a part of the album. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a little stand-up break. I'm going to think about this for a little bit, and then I will find a different project to work on, because I want to keep working, but I think I've reached my max limit with this track in particular. Keep in mind, I've been working on this way before we even started stream. Like I started this in the early afternoon, so the lyrical stuff is a little harder to maintain versus like the soundtrack stuff. So let me go ahead and take a little break. I'll be back, and I will find something to work on or to start. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. All right, give me one quick second, chat. I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. I have decided that we are going to be working on my final project just one more time. Let's go ahead and let's make sure that we got that up. Closing out all my Rhyme Zone tabs since I don't need them anymore. Okay, let's get Spring open. This might take a while. We've got a lot in here. But I am excited for what we're going to be doing today because it's pretty much done, but I've got to wrap some stuff up. So we've got 6 weeks until this project is submitted. What I want to do today is I want to make sure that we have everything that we need in the file and make sure that we have everything flourished and good to go. I'm excited. I am super excited to see this go up to YouTube because that means that we'll be done. Everything will be done and dusted. I think I talked about this last time we streamed this. I want to say it was last week. That we were working on like getting some more rhythmic elements in here. And I don't want to do arpeggiation synths where I just pluck out a chord and I just let it do its thing. Because I need to make sheet music. I believe 4 pages is the requirement. And I've currently got way too many instruments in here to do that decently. So I'd rather we keep stuff detailed and concise instead of like resorting to that. So I don't know. That's sort of what we're doing right now. I'm so excited for the Deep Space OST to release. Holy crap. If anyone's curious about like the runtime of it, let me quickly check that again. I have it right here. We're sitting at 40 minutes and 50 seconds for 12 tracks. We've got 2 bonus tracks included in the album. And that's exciting. In fact, here, I've shared... Do I want to share this? Sure, I'll go ahead and I will share this. I'm going to share the track list. But not for very long, so you got to be paying attention with keen eyes. You ready? You ready, chat? You ready? I don't think you're ready. There it goes. Okay, we got 12 tracks there. Do with it as you will. If you're curious about the exorbitant amount of files, it's WAV files and MP3 files. I export them both, which probably isn't helpful because it's probably taking up a lot of space on my hard drive. I have like over 1,000, 8,000? I think it might be 8,000 files. Hold on, one more to find out. $1,500 files and 114 folders in that specific file. We're not even talking about like project files. That's just purely audio. It's 20 gigabytes worth of audio that I have just sitting on my hard drive. It's beautiful. It's great. One of these days, I will go and I will clean it all up. It's organized. I can just start deleting projects as I go, but I don't... It's so difficult. One of these days, I'm going to have to start deleting project files. And when that happens, man, it'll be such a sad day. Okay, I really want this to load. That would be great. That'd be fantastic even. I know if I click here, it's just gonna... Yep, there we go. What do I listen to? Why am I blanking on the name of this? Is it Autumn Leaves? Autumn Breeze. That's it. Yes, we got 2 more tracks installed, restored. Now we're waiting on another. Sorry about that, chat. It's been a day. It's been a real interesting day. I'm super excited. So, okay, I want to talk about the OST jam for a second because we've been capped. Not that we've really met. So, one of the new rules now is it has to be 20 minutes max, which is kind of interesting because we've gotten close. Wales Beyond Arona, I believe, is 16, and then Inside My World is 18, I want to say. So we've gotten close, and that makes it kind of interesting. I think, okay, so as much as I love doing like these really intricate soundtracks, unfortunately, they're not winning. So I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make like less tracks than usual for the competition, but I still want to like expand on the idea. So let's say I want to write like maybe 8 tracks just as a baseline. I'll maybe submit like 3. I'll submit like the beginning, middle, and end. I don't really know about doing a whole story anymore because I don't think people listen to all the tracks, which is kind of a problem. But I get it. I just need to submit like I think 1 track with 2 minutes long at least. Maybe I might do a mashup track. I don't know. I want to do something that makes people hear the whole thing without feeling like they need to click on like 8 different tracks, listen to it 8 times. So that's sort of the idea that I'm going for. And then, are you guys ready for October? I might be doing another October vlog. I haven't entirely decided yet. I've got a lot of things coming up in October. I've got 2 concerts, 1 movie, TwitchCon, Bugs coming over, and a whole bunch of other activities that are just sort of more detailed or smaller. Okay, so now that we finally loaded it in, let me go ahead and pause the music. Let me make sure that the audio is working for this. Or not audio, video. Yeah. Okay, so I spent a little bit of time working on the end scene here. So just sort of, let's just remind everyone of like what we're doing here. I think I really stretched this motif out the best that it could be. I'm really happy about it. I think that what I want to do is... Do I want to slow down this this end melody on the piano? Maybe, because we got just a gap here of just nothing before jumping into the end credits here. It's not meant to be melodically structured. It's not meant to be anything like impressive, anything of that nature. I just wanted something that could just play softly underneath the credits, and I think it does a good job at that. Anyway, I want to sort of look at this again as a whole. I want to make sure that everything we have sort of fits. So I think for the most part, we're not going to need the video. I'm going to keep it up on my second monitor just so I can make sure that everything's timed correctly. It pretty much is timed correctly, but like there's some stuff that I want to make sure. So is here. I'm going to lower this whole section here. Yeah, that's better though. We can actually hear the brass come through. That's not even the right one. What am I doing? I think what this is playing. Maldives Islands, okay. Is there a reason I did that? I guess maybe just to build more rhythm into it. Okay. So, I think if I were to do sheet music, I would need 4 pages. I probably want the end here. Maybe from like, I don't know, here. Actually, that might be a whole lot. We might just need to do this segment. I could probably make that work. If need be, I can pull from the run segment here, chase sequence. I'm actually pretty okay. So I actually really like that transition. I think it's really cool. I know it's very eerie and also kind of sci-fi-ish, but I like the more eerie sound of it. It was a very subtle way to change keys. Sort of just like because we pitch bend down into infinity, basically. It just sounds like a Doppler effect. And then we're back on a new pitch, not even realizing that that's going to set the new key. I don't know. I like it. Honestly, though, I thought that there wasn't going to be as much in here. I guess I was working on it more than I thought. But I do have to submit something this week. What is it? Is it just the first minute 30? I think. Yeah, the first minute 30. Complete orchestration. Which I think it is all done. I don't want it to be like covering everything up and muddying it. You know, that would explain why it sounds like the brass isn't moving. Because it's not. We're moving the wrong track. Should I put this over? Sub 54-minute peak run. Let's go. Yo, Epic. Congrats. How's that going? Now, how long did it... I got wolf ears for some reason. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Also, mover when you're done, right? Yeah. We're working on a short film right now. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that simply for the fact that the arpeggiation helps give it a little bit of movement in a scene where there's little movement. It helps sort of keep the tension and keep things moving a bit, which is kind of a nice contrast in a way to what we're seeing. It's not feeling forced, it's not feeling rushed. So let's watch the first 90 seconds of this and we'll figure out if this fits or not. Still way too loud. Nice, okay. Nice. Okay. All right. I think this is pretty much done. In all honesty, I can't really think of anything else that needs to be done with this track. We've already done a whole lot of detail on it. We've got freaking how many instruments in this track? 32. 32 tracks that are in use, which is quite astonishing. That's on the higher end of some of the tracks I make. Most of them sit around like maybe 15, 16 at most. So 32 is pretty big. It's pretty noteworthy. Trying to think. I don't think I have anything else that I really want to share. That was what I really wanted to work on today. I'm going to pretty much submit that. And I will go ahead and I will chop up the rest of the footage ready for submission. I'm just got to do that. And then, yeah. So, yeah. I'm glad. I'm super happy with the work we've got done today. I'm really happy with the track that we wrote. I would like to share that off, but in all honesty, I might decide to keep it a little secret until then. There are a few tracks that are in the works that I will not share for the Broken Mirror soundtrack. I just want you guys to be surprised. I love sharing ideas about the music that I write. And it's kind of funny because I really want people to like sort of find the meaning themselves in the music without me having to like just flat out say it. So I'm really holding myself back on some of these Broken Mirror tracks. I don't really know what else we're going to be doing besides like Broken Mirrors. I'll find something to do after that. I always have something to say, but I'm excited because this is something I really passionately care deeply about. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head off. Is there anyone live that we can raid at the moment? Unfortunately, it looks like none of our friends are live at the moment. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining me to this live stream. For those of you on YouTube, we will be having a main video this week. I actually don't know. It might be a side channel video. I think I might actually do a light channel video this week, back to back. There's a lot of stuff on the light channel that I really want to get out because it's kind of fun, and it's not Lunchbox. But I mean, as I've said before, I hate editing Split Fiction at the moment. It sucks. I can't do it. It's just a nightmare. So I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, yeah, light channel video. If I don't think it's going to change, unfortunately. But, yeah. So thank you all so much for tuning in to today's live stream. But unfortunately, I've got to tune out. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with another video. Or not with another video, with another stream. No, wait. No, tomorrow's Tuesday. No, we'll be back on Wednesday. With Lunchbox. I'm probably going to be working on the zoo. Guys, I've got a lot of progress on the zoo. And I'm so excited to share that. I think we're going to be working on pathing next. We're going to start figuring that out, as well as we might start wrangling some creatures. All that being said, we will figure that out on Wednesday. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all on another stream. Bye-bye.